Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. We are getting ready for the Regulation J ranked ladder with these mythicals, with this Volcanion team from That's a Plus One, recently featured on his YouTube and Twitch. It's such a cool team. We got Water Absorb, we got Volt Absorb stuff. Like, we did so much damage mitigation off of these things. So, looking at the other squad over there, they have Grimmsnarl, they have Pelipper. Volcanion works, I think. Especially if we can preserve this Raichu. Landorus is a big jerk. We could just go Torn. I don't hate Torn Volcanion with a Raichu in the back. And, like, could be Wellspring. Could be Wellspring. Could be Palkia. Palkia's not bad either. Palkia's no slouch into Ho-Oh. I think it's Palkia. But guys, if you want a jumpstart on Regulation J teams and getting some really cool rental codes, That's a Plus One has been pumping out tons of content for Reg J already. And over on his Patreon, you get the rental codes. Twitch.tv, you can get the teams. YouTube, you can get the teams usually. Big assault vested Volcanion kind of just sits on the field and says, hey, no. So let's see, there's a Grimmsnarl Miraidon. Not really that worried about what this thing wants to do. I mean, you could Volt Switch. You can Draco. You can Draco. That's fine. Let's see here. Here, we just come right in with Raichu. You can set your screens, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to Scorching Sands this Miraidon. Let's see what you got. Are you clicking Volt Switch? Are you just going to Electro Drift this Volcanion? I know you want to. I know you want to. Guys, I'm super excited about using Mythicals. Like, Volcanion's such a cool mon. Got Keldeo coming up. There's a Draco, but you miss. So, you know. Sorry about that. Big Scorching Stance does half, almost half. Gets the burn, so guess what? Guess what? That does half. Gotta drop a sub for Volcanion, man. Always getting these burns. Alright. So, Raichu on deck. I'm assuming you're going to switch or something. Protect Miraidon, maybe. So, I'm just going to drop an Electro Web and a Steam Eruption into this Miraidon because I think that Ho-Oh is coming in. Yup. There's a light screen. It's good. You know what? It's good. Light screen's good. It'd be a shame if your Ho-Oh was slow, though. Not clear Amulet. Big Steam Eruption into the Ho-Oh. Hey, it's at half. Lefty is cool. Don't hate it at all. Obviously, this Ho-Oh can probably Grass Terra, if I had to guess. I'm actually going to just go ahead and come right in with this Torn. And I think we just throw off a Heat Wave to get a little damage on Grim. See if this Ho-Oh wants to Terra. If not, it's fine. I'll set up the Rain and I'll Steam Eruption next turn. There's a Protect, yeah. So let's see what this Grim's doing. Setting up the Reflect. They're scared of the Volt Tackle Raichu. Big Heat Wave. Burn on the Grim would be kind of nice too. Nope, we don't even hit the Grim. Well, there you have it, folks. So I don't think we need to set up Tailwind yet. We did just Heat Wave, so I don't think they would Grass Terra. Maybe they do. I don't know. We're just going to Rain Dance and Steam Eruption. Just get a whole bunch of damage off right now. Is that a Talonflame backpack? I don't think I've ever seen that one. That one looks cool. Big thinking. There goes the Ho-Oh. There's a Landorus, which is not going to appreciate this rain-boosted Steam Eruption at all. Even if this is like AV Landorus, you might be gone. Just gotta hit it. Just gotta hit it. There's Parting Shot. I don't know if that's gonna matter. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Let's do it, Volcanion. There's the Miraidon. Big Steam Eruption. Doesn't take out the Lando. Well, hey. That's fine. So I'm assuming you are going to do, like, Rock Slide. You're going to Draco something, or you're going to Fairy Terra. I'm not really that concerned about it. I'm actually just going to Tailwind. Not really worried about that Lando. I think we just throw off a Steam Eruption into this Miraidon. Oh, they protect. Good play. Tailwind. Now, if you take out either one of these Mons, I get to bring in the Palkia. There's the Steam Eruption, which means I should be able to easily just Scorching Sands that next turn, because they shouldn't Terra. Volcanion. Bulky boy. Alright. This is just a Bleak Wind into Scorching Sands. Ain't nothing else to do, you know what I mean? Yeah, there goes the Miraidon, which, I mean, again, Ho-Oh can't come in. Bringing in the Grim, that's fine. A lot of damage into this Grim Snarl coming out. Protects Lando, trying to stave off the Tailwind and damage. Respectable. Decent. Get some chip. Get some chip. I do think we just stay in and we Bleak Wind and we come in with the Raichu. Bleak Wind not missing in rain is so nice. Because we do still have big Palkia in the back too to check Ho-Oh, so I'm not really too worried about the Ho-Oh. There's the Landorus. What's coming in? It's the Ho-Oh. Back at full because of Regenerator. There's Parting Shot. I'm not really worried about that with Raichu. So we're going to get some damage off on this Ho-Oh. I'm assuming Landorus comes back in? Because you wouldn't bring Miraidon in, right? Maybe you'd bring Miraidon in. Yeah, there's the Lando. So Lando should be down. Which means I get a free Miraidon. Tailwind turns are probably running out. Let's see it. Yep, there's Miraidon. How many Tailwind turns do we have? We have one Tailwind turn left, which means we preserve this. We swap this in, and we just Electro Web. We could Surf to get some health back, but I'm not really worried about this preserving this Volcanion. At this point, I think that, like, Torn Palkia is my win con. I don't think I'd get enough health back. With that being said, they're bringing in the Grimmsnarl, so I mean, maybe I would. I'd assume you're nuking the Torn, but like Brave Bird, I don't think would ever pick up Torn. Maybe you're getting rid of the Raichu so you can Electro Drift things. Fire Terra, man, if I would have surfed. I mean, they were a fire type to begin with, but you know what I'm saying. It's fine. Make sure they're nice and slow. What are you going for? Brave Bird into the Raichu. Cool. Because now, the cool thing is, I mean, you get free Miraidon stuff, like Electro Drift shenanigans, Draco Meteors, Tailwinds are gone, but we are faster than both of these Mons. So I would like to take this opportunity to bring in the Palkia, and we just click the Steam Eruption, and we just a click of the Surf. Now, I could Trick Room, but I do have the Torn in the back, so get some big healing on Volcanion with Water Absorb, do some massive damage to Ho-Oh and Grimmsnarl, get that Steam Eruption off. Ho-Oh is down. Now all we have to deal with is this very scary, very powerful Miraidon, which I'm actually thinking... Oh, that does way too much damage. Why you gotta be so angry? Look for Poison Terra too on this Palkia. Trying to think of how I want to deal with this. What I'm thinking... I think... I don't want to just lose the Torn. I think I just Scorching Sands and just Spatial Rend, because I think Miraidon can only deal with one of these. Yeah, Parting Shot. So they're going after the Palkia this turn. No, going after the Torn. Or I mean the Volcanion. This is a Spatial Rend, my friend. I apologize about the jingle bells in the background. My puppy apparently once let out. Just being very aggressive about it. Alright, Miraidon down. All that's left is a lonely Grimmsnarl. We do have Torn. Obviously, Grimm does a ton of damage into Palkia. But I think if we just set up this Rain Dance and protect the Palkia, I would assume you try and hit Palkia first. If you do hit the Torn, like, that's fine. I have Rocky Helmet. So you're going to take a lot of damage there. Very defensive Torn, too. Alright, now we just protect here, and we surf. Yeah, you can Parting Shot this thing into the ground. Eventually it will just take you out. Not to mention Bleak Wind. Big Palkia busted. GG's. That was a long one, but hey, Volcanion and Palkia Origin stood up against Miraidon and said no. Let's get another one. All right, we have our official Reg J matchup with a Darkrai. Count me scared. Let's see. Don't have any inherent speed control. Actually, you know what? This isn't even technically Reg J, because you have 2 restricteds and a mythical. Mythicals, if you don't know, take up a restricted spot. So this is an illegal team. Do we play it anyways? Maybe. Let's see what we can get done. Torn is good. Let's go ahead and go with that. I don't hate Torn Volcanion with Raichu Palkia. I think that looks good. See what we can get done with those four. So the nice thing is that, I mean, maybe you bring like Ensign plus your 3 restricteds, but double Dark Lead. Alright, they're going for some Hypnosis, Dark Void shenanigans. They have Fake Out. They have all kinds of stuff. Do I care? I don't think I really do. There's that Intimidate. We just protect here. And I think we don't Terra because that's a Darkrai over there. I think we just Steam Eruption this Darkrai. Yeah, Fake Out Volcanion. That's fine. There's the Dark Void. No. No Dark Void for you. Alright. Oh, I did not know that Dark Void was spread move. Alright, so we're gonna Tailwind. I'm debating just Heat Waving, but I think I want to Steam Eruption this Darkrai. I want to get as much damage off on this thing as I can. I'm not really concerned about the Incineroar because we do have a Palkia in the back. That almost KO'd. If they would have gotten a burn... Dark Void, everything's sleeping. I think that's fine. I mean, it wastes some Tailwind turns, but like... Yeah, you parting shot the Torn, but... Why was Torn threatening you? Does that mean you have Zama in the back? If I would have got that burn, that Darkrai would be down. Be nice. There's Miraidon. Electric Seeds Miraidon. That's interesting. Big defensive Miraidon. Obviously, with Bad Dreams, this thing gets a ton of healing. I mean, not healing. I thought that healed. We just come in with Raichu here. And we just go ahead and we just throw off a Heat Wave. Just so we can get some chip on the Miraidon and KO the Darkrai if we wake up, which we won't because we haven't even burned a sleep turn yet. But, yep, doesn't really matter. There's the Electro Drift block with the Raichu. Let's see what this Darkrai is doing. Big special attack boost. Going Hex on the Raichu, which is not asleep because that door left. Alright. So here we actually just Surf. Get the healing on the Volcanion. And I'm going to Scorching Sands this Miraidon. Should I Fake Out the Miraidon because I know that it's Seeds and not Choice? Maybe. But let's see what they want to do. If you Dazzling Gleam, you don't do a whole lot. You do get rid of the Raichu, but I am faster because I have Tailwind. So you're going to Terra, so you get rid of your Dragon stuff that resists Surf. You go Fairy, so I do hit you for neutral damage. I guess Scorching Sands doesn't hit for super effective damage now, but like, you don't know. I could have Sludge Bomb. So much damage. Citrus Ensign. Not bad, not bad. I'm assuming Terra Fairy V-Gleam is what we're looking at here. If I could get a Wake Up on this Volcanion, that'd be cool. But apparently that's not going to happen. This still should not do much to Vested Volcanion. Yeah. Problem is, here's the problem, is that now you can Electro Drift. And you get Fake Out pressure. There we go, Palkia. How many turns Tailwind we got left? 1 turn Tailwind. Not good. I'm gonna Poison Terra Surf into, I think, just a Steam Eruption on this Miraidon. Now, obviously, you can Fake Out either one of these, but we should at least get some damage off. Fake out the Palkia. Can we get a Steam? Nope, nope. 3 turns sleep. Never mind. There's that Electro Drift. 5 Volcanion. Just get rid of that insane. You know what I'm saying? Electro Drift the Torn. Take that Rocky Helmet chip all the way to the bank. So I have a question. Was my Palkia just faster than their Miraidon? Like, our Tailwind turns were up, right? I'm so very confused. There's a GU. Interesting. So I think we just Surf again. Yeah, I'm not sure why Palkia is faster here, but, you know, I'll take it. The worst you can do is Dark Pulse. Maybe you're rocking Psychic. Wouldn't even be bad. Yep, got Psychic. Does that break a Palkia, though? Palkia's thick, you know what I'm saying? There's that Darkrai back. So, question is, how many things does Palkia outspeed? See, and I was going to set Trick Room, and apparently it's a good thing I didn't. Apparently we have the fastest Palkia in the West. Alright. GG's. Guys, if you've made it this far in the video, please like, comment, subscribe. This is looking to be a very fun format, especially when we get some legal teams in here. As always, guys, have a great day. Peace.